Okay, so let's start. I have seen your form, the thing that you answered my questions, and I realized that the bottom line of this project is, Mickey, how can I get a better career? How can I get a better job? How can I invent something new? How can I reinvent something new if I don't know where to start? Okay. So basically, we start from the inside. That's why also in the questionnaire, I ask you to answer, are you okay to go deep down on your emotions, on your feelings, and on your personal development? Because we cannot change anything in life if first we don't know ourselves. This is point number one. So I have created a website for us. And here in the link
Okay.
in the chat, you can click and you can have access to our website.
Now we click now.
Impossible to find the URL.
We click now.
Yes, please.
This is an error. Oddio, non vi vedo più.
Got it?
You have to go to another window to Virna.
Yes. You can open another window if possible.
This is an error. Google say 404. This is an error.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. So what I'm going to do with you, I'm going to share what I have here. Share. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So this is our beautiful website. Oops. This English. Why? 1 second. Okay. Later, I will send you the I will send you the link also on WhatsApp. So if you have any questions, you can check on WhatsApp, and then I will see what happens. So here you see my computer, right?
Okay.
Okay.
You see my computer. Okay. I was researching for something related to wine, just for you to start using your creativity. And I found here 2 sentences. Wine a bit and you feel better. Wine is my love language. So I found these two sentences here that also connect with wine. Okay. If you want the day one, here, down here, we have the YouTube from our first lesson. When you come here, pop in, we have the 12 weeks that we are going to be here. Then when you click week number 1, I have here all the exercises for you to do, including a song. Now, when we go to the second week, week 2, then I have other exercises for you and so on. So I will keep posting every week. I will keep posting materials that you can advance during the week. So I don't have to be together. So you do this on your time, on your free time, because all these exercise, they take a long time to do. They are not super easy. They will make you think a lot, like a lot.
Okay.
And you're going to probably get in contact with some things that maybe you were not expecting. Yes,
Okay.
because all the changes start on the inside. So when you talk about, oh, how can I change my career? Let's get here to, for example, you come here, you click the song, then you click here, believe in yourself, and then it takes you straight to Google, not to Google, to YouTube, and you can listen to the song. Now, in this song, it's something that is very important for you, and if possible, you find a way to listen to this song all days, every day during this week, because the song talks about believing more in yourself, and we cannot have a different career, we cannot have a better future on our a better professional future, not only for profession but for our lives, if we don't believe in ourselves, if we don't develop our self-confidence, saying, I am able to do this, I am able to speak in English, I can study a course in English online, I can learn how to. So first is inside. We need to believe more in ourselves. So here, as you can see, there is the lyrics, but also inside here, you can leave out, persevere, you make it through. What you need is all in you. So all the song is related to our self-knowledge. Okay, now going back. So here we have the song number 1, week 1. Let's go. As this is a workshop, this is a hands-on activity. You are going to have to work. So here we are going to start with I don't want list. It doesn't have to be in order, because all these exercises you're going to do again, as I said, during the week. So you're going to click here, I don't want list. What is I don't want list? You're going to click. If you want, you can print. If not, you can take a notebook and have all your information in one place. Now, when we talk about career, or when we talk basically about life in general, it's very difficult to know what we want. So we start the list from what I want. If I'm not wrong, I gave you this exercise last time, right? Okay. Did you do it?
No. No.
I hardly can hear you. Very, both of you. I can hear
Okay.
you, but it's very, very, very slow, very, very low, your voice.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you, but it's very low.
Low.
I hear Virna clearly, and I hear you clearly.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So first, I'm going to explain all the exercises, and then it's time for you to talk. Okay. So this is one exercise. I don't want and I want.
Okay.
Then the next exercise is find your why.
Wow.
Here I put a text for you to read. And every day, girls, every day, you must do something you are afraid of. And get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you are going to a new goal, every day we must do something that we are afraid of, that we are not comfortable. Example, I am not very comfortable yet, but I am practicing because some things related to Zoom, some things related to recording, I don't know exactly how to do that. So I am uncomfortable with that. But I needed to learn while I'm doing. It's like when you become a mom, you become a mother, you have no idea what to do first, right?
No, yeah.
I don't know because I don't have kids, but I believe it's like that. So every day we have to do something that makes us uncomfortable and something that we are afraid. And to be comfortable with this discomfort is very important. Very, very important. Because
So-
we work with our vulnerability. Okay? So here I put it's not really an exercise, this text, but what is find your why?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. What is find your why? Find your why is everything starts from a reason. And if we only do the things because we want more money, because we want more freedom, everything is connected with our values. Now, the point is, why do we do what we do? Again, why do we do what we do?
Perché facciamo quello che facciamo.
Exactly.
Okay.
What is the real reason for that? Okay, example. Why I wanted to learn how to speak English? Because I had a big objective, a big goal. This goal was to escape from my mom. You know a little bit of my story. And when I was 12 years old, I thought, how can I do that? So the first thing was I needed to learn how to speak a new language. This new language gave me the possibility to go and live in another country. So I had a time to breathe. When I returned to Brazil, when I was 18 years old, I started as a teacher in a public school for 200 children, teenagers. Just because I had a friend with me that she was living with me, and she needed to finish her thesis on her graduation. So she talked to the principal at the school, and she said, I have a person that speaks English. Okay, tell her to come here tomorrow for the interview. When I went there for the interview, the principal of the school said, oh, so you speak English, right? Okay, we have everybody waiting for you. Here are the registers, the books. Go, have fun. I was in shock. I was in shock because I didn't know what to do. I was 18. I was studying, yes, I was in the university in another city that was not the city I was born. I was studying marketing and publicity. And when I went to the school, I was, now? What? So and then I understood that from all the books that the school gives, and also because my past experience, learning grammar, it's something very annoying. It's like, oh my God, really? And if it doesn't connect with your emotions, we don't learn.
No.
Then I said, I want to make a difference. So when you talk about find your why, my why, and when we create a business, an important business, something meaningful, with value, usually we make more money if this is related to our pain.
To our
to our pain, to something that hurts us.
Pene.
Pain,
Una
yes.
pena.
Mhm. So, what was my big pain? Number one, I needed to escape. So I needed practical English. Number two, I was not happy with the system teaching people about grammar. I was not happy. So I said, okay, how can I be a different teacher? Today, my why is connected with that. Because my why, I want to escape. My why, that was my why number one. My why number two, I need practicity. I need something fast. I needed to travel. I need to talk to people. And I needed to learn fast. So my why today is this one. Now, what is your why? Why are you working with the profession that you have right now? Why? Did you have any problem? Why? What inspired you to work with what you work today? Now, this is a question, and this you're going to start reflecting during the week, and you need to write about that. So in your notebook, let everything that you have inside come out. The why you are doing. Now, you are looking for a change. Why are you looking for the change? Now, I want to share with you here another. Remember that you did the personal values?
Yes.
Okay. Can you write for me? Can you write for me here? What are your values?
Okay. On the chat.
Everything will be based on that.
Yes.
I will also create another document that we can communicate, a Google Docs.
Okay.
And from there we can communicate. Do you remember? Can you write to me?
I'm
on the chat.
I'm
Yes, on the
looking
chat.
for the 5 values. I don't remember now. I'm looking for them on
Now, also,
form.
this is good for you if you have a notebook, because then you come to class, you have the notebook, you have all the notes, the main notes in one place. For me to give you the things is better if I do everything digital online, but I believe that for you it's better if you write.
We write on
right
chat.
now you can write on the chat if you want.
Okay.
So you think that is it better for us that we write the homework, the why, our why, or what the things that about you talked before. We have to write on a notebook or on a copybook or in
In this moment,
on computer.
Okay, in this moment I am creating, 1 second, here If you access this link, I
Okay.
just created a document,
Okay.
and then everything. Now, if you write on a book, it's good because you can write, you have access to your emotions. If you do it online, you can do both. You can do online, and then because it's not all the time that you're going to have your computer or your telephone. If you have a personal notebook that is your personal diary,
Uh-huh.
you can have access, and then after that you can, so you are basically you are studying 2 times.
Okay. So it's better on the paper.
Both are good. Because, for
Okay.
example, if I ask you the homework, let's say,
Mhm.
I can see also online,
Sure.
and to your notebook, I don't have access. Family,
Mhm.
accountability,
We
and
can
respect.
do both.
Say again? Can you repeat, please?
We can do both. Sorry.
Yes, it's better if you do both, because if there is any correction that I need to make, I don't have access to your notebook.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, now I'm not going to solve the problems of your career because it's your career, but I will create the questions where you have to start thinking to solve your problems. Now, for example, when we talk about equality, ethics, family, loyalty, and love, peace, trust, family, accountability, and respect, both of you have family.
Mhm.
So when you talk about having a family, what do you want? What is your why from working with what you are working? And how do you connect this with your personal values? For example, for me, family is not super important in terms that, oh, I don't have children, but I had this choice for my life. I prefer to work than to stay in the sofa or watching a film with my boyfriend or to go out with my friends. I prefer to study. I prefer to be in the computer. I prefer to be learning something. So my work, creating new courses, creating new things, thinking about your problems and how I can solve your problems, this is one of my big values. Now, if you work in a company from 9 o'clock in the morning until 5, 6 o'clock, you go home, you take a shower, you prepare dinner. Did you take a shower? And then you start screaming with your kids. Did you do the homework? Come here because you have to make dinner together. Come here because go to sleep. So all this is related to family. Now, what is the opposite side of that? You work in a company, you don't have much time for your kids. But if you work on your own, if you are independent worker, if you have the famous partita IVA, then you can manage your time the way you want. You can have more free time. You can say, today I only work during the time that my son is at school. In the afternoon, I will have time for my son. Or I finish work at 3 o'clock in the afternoon every day. So you see that when you start creating a new career or reinventing your career, you need to know what you really want. Again, it's very, very difficult to know what we want Because of this, I gave you the list. Start for the things that you don't want.
Mhm.
I don't want to work all day. I don't want to go home and have to stress because this and that. I don't want to it's a long list. And it depends only on you. Okay? Then another part here that we are going seriously that you can't access the
No.
No.
why? Can you write here in our document together? Can you write your email? Because I will try to add.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Okay. Wait. I understand now why. Try again.
The last
Okay.
one. Last one with link.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Now it's okay.
The website. The first
Yes.
link.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's go on week 1. On the top, you go pop in. Okay. All right. So find your why. Yeah. So start reflecting about this, why you do what you are doing. Then go there again. Week 1, strength. If you click on strengths, sono i tuoi punti di forza.
Where?
Now, we have to know what our greatest strengths are. I put here 2 lists, one of personal strengths and another one of work strength. We needed to discover that. Apart from that, I put also a test. So you click register Institute on Character.
Okay.
You click on the link. You're going to register a survey, name, last name, first name, language, English.
I don't, where? Non mi sono persa.
You're lost. Okay.
Yes, I'm lost. Yes.
On the top of the website.
Yes.
Okay. Pop in. Week 1.
Yes.
Strengths.
La freccia.
Where?
Devi premere la freccia. Week 1.
Sì.
Espandi.
Okay. Ecco, strength. Okay, yes, thank you.
Then strength. It's going to open a page. Okay. Then we have, you see, exercise. Take the free survey, 10 minutes character test, and discover your greatest strengths. So you click register Institute on Character. There, you're going to make your login, your register, name, first name, email, language, create a password, and register. Here, you're going to start learning more about what do you do very, very well. Also, if you go back in our web page, you have on your notebook, on your personal notebook, you are going to write your strengths, because if we don't know the things we are good at, it's difficult to create a confidence on ourselves. So to build your curriculum or to build your portfolio, we have to know a lot about ourselves. Are you creative? Are you disciplined? Are you dedicated to the things you do? Are you ambitious? Are you analytical? So on our website, I made 2 long lists of the things that you needed to start studying, and you needed to create this for yourself. Who are you?
Okay.
Okay. Then again, you go and pop in
Roadmap.
the third link is roadmap.
Okay.
On the roadmap, I put an example of my life, very short example. But this exercise is longer. In this roadmap, you have to put also here, I put exercise roadmap. You click, you download, you can print. If you don't want to print, you can make this exercise on your notebook. Now, on this roadmap, you're going to write everything that you have done until today in your life.
Roadmap.
Everything.
Oh,
But
yes.
here is not related only about work. It's related also to your personal life. For example, in 2010, I had my baby. So you write year 2010, work, study, or action. The action is having a baby. Position, mother. Learned skills. What skills have you learned by being a mother?
Don't sleep.
What?
Don't sleep.
I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, yeah. I had a call.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I don't I haven't hear the roadmap about the roadmap. Sorry.
Okay, I will explain again.
Thank you.
On your notebook, you are going, this exercise also takes a long time to get done, okay? So you're going to put the year, for example, 2010,
Mhm.
work, study, or action. Example, had a baby.
Okay.
Position, mother.
Mhm.
Learned skills. What did you learn by being a mother?
Okay.
Did you have to learn fast how to educate somebody? Did you have to learn how to deal with stress?
Mhm.
Stress management. Oh, yes.
Mm.
Did you have to learn about people's management? Because then you have to give attention to your son, and then you have to give attention to your husband, and then you have to. Did you have to learn how to lose the fear? Perdere la paura. So you see that having a baby are so many skills that you learn.
Mhm.
So you can write a lot, everything that comes to your mind. Because this will help you
Okay.
connect with the development of or a new job or improve something about your career. Now again, here I made it, you can either print the exercise or you can write that on your notebook.
Okay.
Next exercise. I don't want list. We have done that before.
Okay.
And the mind map.
Mhm.
Mind map, you click,
Mind
Mhm.
map. Okay, mind map. Okay,
Yes.
every day you must do something you are afraid of.
All
Yes,
right,
go.
mind map. We have two papers, 2 pages.
Mhm.
Mind map example. What is the big idea related to your career? You're going to write the big idea in the middle of the mind map. And then around, you're going to write all the possibilities that you can have with your career.
No, I don't understand. I
Click,
hear that.
click on the mind map.
Okay, okay. I clicked.
Okay. There
I
are 2
open
pages.
a draw. A draw. Yeah.
Okay. There are 2
Page.
pages.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. The second page is the example. In the middle, you are going to write something, a word related to your
Something.
career. Example, wine. Around,
In the lamp.
in the,
In the lamp. La lampadina. In the
in
lamp.
the,
La lampadina. The light.
in the lamp. Yes,
In
yes,
the
yes, in
lamp.
the light.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But again, if you want, you can print. If you don't want, you make the design because it's about the idea. Yeah. So this is called brainstorm. In the
Okay.
middle, you make a circle and you write in the middle a word related to your career. So what is the most important word related to your career in this moment?
It's
Wine.
difficult.
What is your work today?
Today in the office, in the organic agriculture.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you want to follow in this path? Do you want to continue in this path?
I think so.
Okay. But you are studying environment.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how you're going to connect 2 ideas?
Yes.
Environment and
Yes.
agriculture.
Yes.
It's not so difficult because they are interrelated.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
They are
Of
connected.
course. Yes.
Now, or you can advertise, make a publicity of you being just one more person that works in the agricultural field, or you can create and reinvent your career. Example.
Okay.
Yes, tell me.
No. So in the middle, there is this argument, and in the in in, in the circle,
Around,
uh,
you're going to write everything that comes related to that. Now, you're going to write also the pros and the cons.
what does it mean? Pros and
Pros
cons?
is all the advantages, and cons is all the disadvantages about
Okay.
that work.
Mhm.
Okay, and below there is an example.
Below there is an example. Yes, well, not exactly that specific example, but something similar.
Mhm.
Why? The difference is that, 1 second. Lost the difference is just to show you that every word, new word that you create will open new possibilities.
Okay.
Example, in my case, English.
Mhm.
What can I do with English?
Mhm.
If I want just to be a normal let's say a normal teacher, I offer my lessons. English teacher for conversation. English teacher for grammar. English teacher in general. I take children, teenagers, adults. Come on. If you don't know how to speak English, I can help you if you are A1. And if you are preparing yourself for the exam, I will teach you C1 level. I work with conversations, then I work with preparation for the exam. This is not good.
Why?
Not good. Because when we do many things,
Too much.
we don't do anything.
Okay. Yes, I agree with you. Yes.
And then, yes, so the more we can make a funnel of what we do, better it is, because we get more specialized in that specific topic.
Mhm.
If you go on our document, Boxless Career, the document on Google, the last link that I send it to you here in the chat, I put a picture there. So what is the funnel? My why, my pain, my values. They are all together.
Okay.
I am a teacher. What? Teacher of what? English. But English, there are 10 million teachers. What do I do more specific? I work with English and career development. So to find a teacher, an English teacher that works specifically with career development is not easy. Let's funnel down. Under career development, what do I teach you? I teach you soft skills. What are soft skills? It's a long list. Speak in public, how to be more creative, how to make innovation. The list of we are going to have a lesson only about soft skills. So you see that the more I can straighten what I do as a teacher, more money I can make, because I am a specialist in that specific public, in that specific niche. Now, the same thing happens to you. All these exercises that you are going to do is not that I will give you the solution for your problems. But again, I will ask you the questions for you to solve your problem. Now, all these exercises is not from one day to another, ta-da, magic. No. This takes time, reflection, getting in contact with your interior, your inside. What do I really want? Why I want that? So again, usually well, not usually, but it's better if it is related to your pain and to your values. My pain, one day I didn't know what I wanted for my life. That was my big pain. So I studied so much, I read so much, I made so many exercises, and I didn't have a teacher. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have a guide. I did it all by myself. And then, because of my pain, I studied. And then now I can teach. Now, ladies, this is something important that I'm going to tell you now. One of the best careers for the future is to be a teacher. Why?
Yeah.
Because if you can teach anything to a specific niche of audience, to a specific
Niche.
audience, you can make money.
But niche, what is this? What is
You
niche?
need niche is the public, the target audience.
Ah, okay.
What is my audience? My audience is people that want to improve English. What is my audience paying? They don't want to go to school and learn grammar. The time is the times are different. We don't have more time to go to school and get a book full of pictures. We are adults. We need to solve our problems. It doesn't exist teacher specialized in solving problems.
No, just.
I found a diamond. I found something that exists, yes, but it's like minimum. The less people exist in my niche, the more money I can make.
Okay.
Because I found the pain of people. And it's related to my why. Why I do that? Because one day I suffered. So related to what you do, why do you want to work with environment? Why do you want to work with wine? Why do you want to work with agriculture? Because there are so many things we can create. Now, related to your values, if it's family, you have to think, or because we have two possibilities, or we have a job in a company and we work for another person's dreams, or we are independent. When we are independent, we needed to have the self-confidence to understand that we are our own business. So
Or
Miki here, I am not just Miki. I am a brand. Miki Branco is a brand, is not a person. Well, yes, it is a person, but me as a person, people in the past, I used it to post on Instagram about my personal life. Then, with the time, a long time, I understand that my personal life doesn't give me money for me to post on the social medias. So now I am redirecting my social medias to funnel, to get people to listen to what I do, to what I teach, to help people solve their problems. This is what I do. I help people to solve problems in English. Now, if I make my mind map, I put English in the middle, and then everything related to English that I can do. Again, if I can teach anybody about something that I know, I can have money. You just need to find, if you're going to work with children, parents, adults, teenagers. And from today, you have to start having a diary. Dear diary, today I understood that blah, blah, blah. Look, I don't know if I show you, but when I started studying about myself, about my life, This
Is it your diary?
it is my diary, but my tech diary.
Uh,
I learned about my. I don't understand about astrology, but I made my astral map online. I pay. I was like, seriously, I am paying for that? Okay, I paid. And I said, I'm going to print and I'm going to highlight only the things that I see it's true about me. Well, the fact and the end of the story is this. I was like, oh my God, seriously, look at this. Yes. So it's
this
about
is
like 30,
this is
40 pages that
about
I
you.
studied about myself.
Ah,
Here is another test that we are going to do this in the next lessons. This is another test. Again, for me to know who I am or who I was, because I was lost, totally lost. I needed to study about me. And then I said, I'm going to do this in English first, because in English you have better information. You have new information. Because imagine that all this information here, you need one person that speaks English and Italian and have the idea is, what if I translate to Italian? Can I make money with that? So you have to wait for one person to have the amazing idea of translating. If you do this in English, it's fast. Exists. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist in Italian. Yes, it exists. But sometimes you have to take longer. See? All this. All this. is I made a dossier about who I was. To
Mamma
find my
mia.
strengths, to find the things that are important for me, the things that I want to do, how to connect everything.
And after all that, you are arrived. You are um, you achieved your goal. No.
And let me tell you something. At the end, I discovered that I like to do what I started doing when I was 18. So the funny thing is that I went round, round, round. No, I want to do this. No, I want to do that. No, now I think that I want to. I made a lot of things, a lot, which now I have a long list of soft skills and I can teach about any soft skills because I have the experience. But funny story is that at the end, I came down to the same thing that I started doing when I was young, teaching English.
Vabbè. Okay.
Because I wanted to be accepted, I wanted to be recognized, because I remember my mother saying, oh, for you to be successful in life, you need to work in a company, have a house, a dog, a good husband, 2 kids, and work in a company, in a big company for all your life. That's what I heard. So in my mind, I was looking for always big and big companies. My curriculum is only big companies. But at the end, I am not the company that I work for. I'm not. Okay. So, ladies, now I want to hear from you. And all these exercises, I will now put more exercises for you, okay? But for the first 2 weeks, Now, concentrate, focus on week number 1. It's a
Okay.
lot of information.
Mm.
Focus on that and start getting in contact with yourself. And, of course,
Okay.
doing the exercises.
We have to do all the exercise in the week 1.
Well, do as much as you can.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Of course, you know what are, because sometimes you're having a shower and you have an insight. Oh, I
Mm.
remember.
Mhm.
If you know the exercises, then you get out of the shower and write something on your notebook.
Okay. Okay.
Listen to
It's
the
very,
song.
it's strong,
It's very
strong.
Mm.
It's hard. It's and hard, but stimulating.
Mm.
Yes, I know this kind of work with Mickey. During my English lesson, your homework was similar, no? And at the first time, I say, "Oh no, what can I write? What can I think? What can I say about this exercise?" And after I started to write, and after uh, mm, and more ideas came in my mind during the writing, and it is very is stimulating and satisfying,
Satisfying. Yes,
satisfying,
satisfying.
yes, and useful.
Now, what you can do, because we have this group on WhatsApp, okay?
Mhm.
If you want the mind map, for example, you can do on a paper, take a picture,
Mhm.
and post in the group.
Okay,
Because then you two also get connected
okay,
to, oh, look, she had an idea. This is why
Mhm.
it's important also to have a group, to
Mhm.
be in a community, because you
Mhm.
two together help each other. Oh,
Mhm,
look, that was a good idea. I didn't think about that.
mhm,
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
so all these exercises focus on week 1 because it's a lot,
Yes.
a lot. If you decide and you talk during to each other that you cannot do all exercises, get in to an agreement, you two, and
Mm.
say, okay, look, we are not going to do the roadmap example. Because then, if you decide, if you agree together, one exercise that you are not going to do, for the next week, it's an exercise that you say, okay, now this week we have to do this exercise.
Mhm.
okay. So
Okay.
we have to talk one each other
In case,
to
but as I said, all these exercises, they are also connected. Okay, so you are in the shower, you are cooking, you are driving, and then when you say you have go to the shower and say to yourself, I want to get in contact with my inner self, and I want to discover what I want. Because when you give this message to your brain will start working in your favor. Your brain will start, okay, she wants, and then the minimum insights like, wow, look at that. But I never saw that before. All these insights will help you at the end to conclude your journey, because this is a journey. It's not one day or
Mhm.
two.
Okay. Va bene.
Okay.
Now, let's use the Google document. I will also put the link for the Google document here on our site. If you have questions, instead of you send me on WhatsApp, it's okay. When I can, I answer. I send you a voice message,
Okay.
or write in your notebook all the questions that you start having to ask me. Miki, how can I solve related to my work? All the questions that you might have. How can I connect this and that? Make a list of questions, because the questions will come to you.
Okay.
So speak to yourself. Okay, I want to know more about myself. Have this, it's a small thought, but in the morning, before you sleep, it will come to you. Our brain is something fantastic. Believe me.
Okay.
Okay.
Virna, questions?
Eh, Now,
When I finish now this video, tomorrow I will upload to YouTube.
Okay.
okay.
So if you have any questions, you don't remember, you want to listen when you are driving.
Okay.
Okay.
No, no questions now. Sorry.
Okay, I needed to take a note also to take notes to send to you the computer.
Thank you.
Va bene.
Madame, questions?
Okay.
No questions?
No. Too much things on my mind. In my mind, I am a little bit confused. I have to sleep.
Too much information.
Yes, too much information. I have to sleep, and tomorrow I will start this new adventure. And so in that moment, maybe I will have a lot of questions. A lot of
Okay.
questions.
Yes, questions are important. Okay, so go have a nice shower. Do what you have to do. Prepare yourself for tomorrow.
Okay.
If you remember something that I can answer like this, send me a message and I will do as soon as possible if I am not in class to answer you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay. Have a good night.
ladies,
Have
for you
a
too.
good and take care. Take care.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes, a good recovery.
A good recovery.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Good
too.
night.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Ciao. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.
Thank you.